Welcome to Out of the Rough. I'm Fred Arnold, and in this show we're going to highlight opportunities and solutions to help get you out of the rough and into success, both personally and professionally. In these really tough economic times, I'm going to provide you practical solutions to many of today's challenges. And today I've got a great guest in Barry Edzant. Barry Edzant is an attorney for the law offices of Barry L. Edzant, and the one thing that Barry specializes in, and he helped me recently, is in lemon law. What is lemon law?
Well, the lemon law was a response to consumers not being put on a level playing field with auto manufacturers and, in fact, any other manufacturer of any type of consumer good. So basically, in 72 or thereabouts, the legislature said, you know what, we need to make things fair. Consumers don't have any rights against these auto manufacturers. Let's put them on a level playing field. Let's give them an amazing law called the California Lemon Law and put them where they belong.
Yeah, put them on a level playing field. Now you do more than just that. You do personal injury and lemon law, but we're going to focus on that. You recently helped me in a lemon law case with a car that kept having to go back and back for repairs. But what products does the lemon law protect or cover?
It covers every consumer good with the exception of food and clothing. All right, it's that simple. So everybody knows the lemon law for automobiles, but it also covers trucks, it covers RVs, boats, motorcycles, microwave ovens, computers, pretty much any consumer good. The great thing about it is that pretty much anything you buy in your household could theoretically be covered. Be covered,
yeah, and that's great because it can be frustrating when you're really hoping for a product to work properly and it doesn't. How does an automobile, how does it qualify to be a lemon?
Well, there's three ways to get a vehicle qualified, and obviously it all revolves around having to take this vehicle back time and time again to the manufacturer. So what you're looking for is one of three things: 4 or more repairs for the same problem, 2, if it is a major safety defect, which is likely to cause serious bodily injury or death, or in the last alternative, the vehicle has been out for 30 days or more. All of it has to happen during the original manufacturer's warranty period. And contrary to a lot of unpopular belief, the lemon law does apply to used vehicles as well. As long as those repairs are occurring under the original manufacturer's warranty, it's going to work for you.
And that's how you help me, because I believe in, I personally like buying a car that's a year or two old and something that's a little more mature in age because they're not quite as expensive. And that's what you're able to do to help me. I bought my car used and it was certified, and you took good care of me. Let's talk about what you're entitled to if a car becomes a lemon or is determined to be a lemon.
If a vehicle is what we call certified as a lemon, you're going to have your option of 2 choices. One of them is a replaced vehicle, and if you owned like a 2008 Hyundai, for instance, they're now going to have to put you in a 2013. All right? The other way to do it is to get all of your money back, which would mean your down payment, your monthly payments ever since you've owned the vehicle, your tax, license, registration, current registration, attorney's fees and costs. Now, all of this can be offset by what is known as the mileage or usage offset, where some miles are deducted from the amount of money they're going to get you at the time of the first, what we call non-conforming repair. So in your car, for instance, if let's say you had a battery problem and you kept bringing it in, we're going to look at the miles at the very first time that ever occurred. We don't care what happened afterwards, but the very first time it occurred to determine how much your mileage offset's going to be.
Yeah, good stuff. And in my situation, I don't mind sharing with my situation, there was multiple things going wrong with the car. It wasn't just one particular item. It was one thing and then the next and then the next and then the next. And you did a fabulous job representing us with the manufacturer. We won't state the manufacturer, will be nice, but you're the one that really, you know your stuff, and thank you. But let's talk about what does it cost to get your services.
Here's the great thing about it. Most people don't have the money to pay attorneys. Very expensive. Obviously, if an attorney were to take cases by the hour, they'd be up tens of thousands of dollars potentially in a case like this. But under the lemon law, if the vehicle qualifies as a lemon, the manufacturer is required to pay your attorney's fees. Now, sometimes they don't pay all of it, but most of the time they will pay the largest percentage of them or all of them, leaving you with no further obligation. They're also required to pay costs. So if you have litigation costs, For instance, a lawsuit just to file it with the court costs around $500 nowadays. The manufacturer, assuming you win, are going to have to pay for those costs as well. Yeah. So it's so consumer friendly. And by the way, the California lemon law is the #1 most consumer friendly law, not only in California, but in this entire country.
Yeah, and you and I have a lot of friends at the dealerships, so we're certainly not bashing the dealerships or that, because we're actually, the great thing about this product is you free up dollars if I have a car that's not working so that I can go buy a new car.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And the lemon law is actually a manufacturer's obligation. So while a claim is sometimes brought against dealerships as well, primarily, we're looking towards the manufacturers to be able to get your money back on your vehicle.
Yeah, and in turn, you can go back and support the Dealers Association and all those in our valley.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, good
Absolutely.
stuff. Barry, how can those that want to reach you and inquire on either personal injury or lemon law cases, how can they reach you?
Go to our website. We're always there. It's scvlemonlaw.com or valencialaw.com. Either one of those, you'll find me there. My nice little picture sitting there. Yeah. And we'll take good care of you.
Yeah, good. And Barry's a good guy. It's the stereotype of a typical attorney. That's not Barry. You're a good man, and you do great work in the community, and a family man. So just a fabulous person. So thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you for
Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry Edzant from the law offices of Barry L. Edzant. We're going to jump to a quick break, and we'll be right back.